How's it going, guys? Hello. And today, bringing you guys some information on the Xbox E3. I literally just watched the Xbox E3 conference. It was 90 minutes long. There was a load of information which happened in the E3 conference. We had the price of the new Xbox One. We saw the new Xbox 360, which they released. A ton of new games. More about the Xbox Smart Glass, more information about the Xbox One and the Xbox 360, and titles which will be coming over to the Xbox. And they also gave us information about Microsoft Points, that's changing. They've also given us information about Xbox Live, Gold membership, what's happening to that. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, stick around in the video and I will be telling you about the conference. So if you did miss the conference, I am going to give you some information now, and it should be quite a good video. Okay, so the Xbox E3. So what firstly happened? So firstly, let's get out of the way. There will be a brand new Xbox 360. You may be like, what? They're bringing out the Xbox One. Is there any point bringing out the Xbox 360? Well, they brought a new Xbox 360 out. It's slimmer than the new one. Apparently, it's faster. All they said was it's a slimmer, new designed Xbox 360, and apparently it's going to be cheaper. I think they said it's going to be under $100, so it'll be quite cheap. They reckon they're going to sell 25 million units in 2 years. So even with the Xbox One coming out, they think they're going to sell 25 million units. And this probably is true because obviously people won't want to buy the new Xbox One. Maybe they want to buy the new Xbox 360. Who knows? But yeah, they brought out a brand new Xbox 360 and the image is on the screen. And it's also on the thumbnail if you want to check out the little thumbnail as well. So, what is happening with the Xbox 360, Xbox Live, etc. So, what they've done is, with the new Xbox 360, right, and the build up to the Xbox One, they are bringing out, if you're an Xbox Live Gold member, so if you're new or existing, doesn't matter, but as long as you're an Xbox Live member before 1st of July, you now are able to get 2 new games and download them from the Xbox Live Marketplace for free. Don't even have to pay anything, and you get these 2. Obviously, you've got to pay Xbox Live membership, but you get to download 2 Xbox Live games. So obviously, as long as you've got a fast internet connection or a decent internet connection, you'll be able to download these games. And it's pretty cool that they're giving away free games towards the Xbox One event, which is not Xbox One event, the Xbox One console, which is pretty cool. So the first month, what they've said is you were able to download Halo 3 and Assassin's Creed 2 for free. They are pretty old games, but the thing is that if you haven't played those games, you only get to download them for free. That's pretty cool, and they say the next month and the next month after, there'll be 2 new games, and it's pretty cool, Microsoft allowing you guys to download new games. So, now there's going to be some new titles, the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One, mainly to the Xbox One, but they might bring out to the Xbox 360. But here we go. Okay, so, World of Tanks. So, World of Tanks is a new game. It's a free game to download, and it'll be on the Xbox 360 and Xbox One, which is pretty cool. They also bring out Metal Gear Solid 5. I think that's the first time it's coming over to the Xbox, but it's not exclusive. It is for the PS4 and the Xbox One, so that's coming over to the Xbox. It's pretty cool. They mentioned GTA 5 in the press conference, so at the moment you can only pre-order GTA 5 on Xbox 360, but hopefully we'll be able to pre-order GTA 5 on the Xbox One, as obviously Xbox One will be the more powerful console compared to the 360. We've got Rise, Son of Rome, which seems to be an awesome game. I mean, it was literally like Rome Total War on the PC, but you actually play. You're literally like playing Romans, you kill people. Everyone was saying on the live stream, it's like Call of Duty Rome. It's pretty cool, man. You get special ups and stuff. It's a pretty cool game, and I honestly think it'd be probably one of the biggest games on Xbox One. And so Rise, Son of Rome is a good game. They're also bringing out a game called Sunset Overdrive, which is a new game, and should be pretty cool. Forza 5, so obviously Forza is an exclusive to Xbox, and Forza 5 is coming out soon, and for the Xbox One, I believe. And they also brought up a nice McLaren FP1, I think. Apparently there's only 2 in the world, and they would randomly just bring up from the underneath of the Xbox E3 conference. So yeah, Forza 5 is coming. Also, Minecraft is coming to Xbox One. Obviously, it's on the Xbox 360, but Xbox One. And loads of people are like, it's a 32-bit game, playing on Xbox. But apparently Xbox One's coming over, and apparently there'll be HD texture packs you'll be able to use. And it's pretty cool. They're also bringing Quantum Break to Xbox One. That's quite good. They're also bringing out Project Spark to Xbox One, which seems to be a really weird game. It's like you can just create stuff, and it's quite random, but it seems a pretty good game. They are bringing out a game called Killer Instinct, so a new game. They're also bringing out Dead Rising 3, so that's a new game towards the the sequence of Dead Rising, which seems to be pretty cool. It looks a bit like GTA, we get to drive cars, etc., but pretty cool. The Witcher 3 is coming over to the Xbox One, which is quite good. Now, Battlefield 4, everyone know, it's going to be on Battlefield 4 PS4 and Xbox One, but they had, they showed the footage on the Xbox One at the E3 conference, and they announced the biggest thing was that it's going to be 60 frames per second, so it's going to be a massive competition with Call of Duty now, but it's going to be 60 frames per second rather than 30, as everyone knows that Battlefield on a console is really slow, and that's why people prefer Call of Duty, but now it could change, so that seems pretty cool. So they've also now Halo 4 and Halo, more like the Halo expansion pack games, whatever. Halo 4 is now hitting 60 frames per second as well, so that's pretty cool. They're bringing up like the frames per second on the consoles, which makes the games much better. And finally, there was a game called Titanfall, which is coming over to the Xbox One, and they were showing a few other Xbox arcade games and Xbox Microsoft Studio games coming over, so that's pretty cool. Now, some information about the Xbox One. So we've spoken about the new Xbox 360, Xbox Live, the Xbox games which are coming over to the Xbox. But now, some more information about the Xbox One. So Xbox Smart Glass, that little app you can have on your iPad, your iPhone, or whatever, will now allow you to load up a game while playing a current game. So, for example, if you were to play Call of Duty and you're wanting to load up FIFA in the background, you can load up FIFA in the background. And say, for example, in the pre-game lobby of Call of Duty, you'll be able to switch over to a FIFA, play a few minutes, and then go back into the lobby. Something like that, which is pretty cool. So you'll be able to run two games at the same time and just switch them whenever you want to. So that's pretty cool. Now, this is quite a big thing. Microsoft Points, and if you don't know, Microsoft Points is what you use to buy stuff on the Microsoft Store. For example, map packs for Call of Duty, avatars, etc. Now it's going to change. It's going to be more like Sony. It's now going to be it's going to be called Xbox Local Currency. So now, a map pack will be $8.99 rather than you going, I need 2,100 points. So they're bringing it to like the current generation where people want to know how much it is rather than buying points. And it'll be more like PS4. So and PlayStation, which is PS4. So it's pretty cool. They are also now bringing. So I think everyone knew this already, but Xbox One, if you didn't know, will support unlimited friends, so you can add as many friends as you want, and I suppose that's pretty cool, because you don't have a limit, and I suppose Xbox One will be around for a long time, and you're probably going to transfer from your Xbox Live account, from Xbox 360 to Xbox One, so you continue to have those friends, so that's pretty cool indeed. Now, this is a massive thing, massive partnership as well for another company, so, if you don't know, Twitch TV is a massive streaming company, and they got a deal with Xbox where it's exclusive to Xbox, where you can stream from your Xbox to Twitch without doing anything. All you got to do is press a button, done. Streaming to Xbox. Not streaming to Xbox, streaming from your Xbox to Twitch, and that is pretty cool indeed. So, it's pretty cool. I have to admit, streaming, at the moment I can stream on my capture card, but streaming from an Xbox straight away, it's pretty easy like they do on Black Ops 2 at the moment. You can stream to Twitch. But now you can stream any game on the Xbox, which is pretty cool. Now to the interesting bits, which finally came at the end of the conference. They said, okay, so Xbox One will be $500 in America, and it'll be £429 in the UK. So, pretty good price. Is it quite expensive? I knew it was going to be around that £400 mark, but it's around that price, and I suppose, when is it coming out? It's coming out November 2013, so obviously it's probably going to come out the day Call of Duty arrives, I suppose, or just like before. But they said November 2013, didn't actually release a date. But, so there you go, guys. Here's a quick recap, a 9-minute recap of Xbox E3. From 90 minutes to 9 minutes, I've given you literally, throughout the conference, I was writing notes down. And, So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, if you guys can thumbs up the video, like my content, subscribe, and, have a nice day.